Are you single and love to mingle, or maybe not? Maybe you actually would love to go on the date, but actually hating first days because they are kind of weird. You don't know with who you going. You don't know a day will be nice, and how should I kind of leave politely if I don't like the person? So that's many questions comes up when you are dating. And me as a love mentor, as a success coach, I want to give you a couple tips. So every day from Monday, I'm giving you 3 tips how to do what to do on the first dates and actually really do something what actually could bring you to a next date, and you could be surprised. Maybe the person what you thought he's not my type could surprise you, and maybe that's your next partner. Me, love coach Asta Jacobson, wants to give you, as I do already on the 240th tip. And I'm giving every day from Monday till Friday tips about love, about life, about success, how to achieve it. So if you've ever missed any of them, go back to my YouTube channel, to my Instagram and Facebook, because I am here to help you to get your love life, your healthy life on track. So today is actually 3 tips. And the first tip would be, and that's mostly what's happened for all of us. We always afraid, like we actually, many girls, sometimes boys as well, saying for the friend, if I like, can you give me in about 5 minutes in the date? And if I don't like the person, I will answer, I will say, oh my God, some emergency at home, I have to leave. And that will help me to leave the conversation. But my tip would be switch off your phone completely. Put on silence, put it on the side, because, like I was saying, sometimes you know yourself, first date is a nerve wracking and wrecking and all. It's a nervous moment when you go to someone stranger to saying, I'm actually looking for love and I'm actually in here, and maybe you will be that person. So I don't know. Is it you? It's like you meeting someone and you saying, I'm looking for love. That's sometimes very hard for other person or woman or man to kind of admit and say. I know you're not saying word to word, but if you're going to the date, that's what you're doing. You going and saying, I'm looking for love. And that's actually, for many people to do that, it's actually very fragile, very personal, very harsh. If that's you, just say, yes, that's me. I don't like dating first dates. I don't like going on the dates, but I would like to be in love. So how can you do that? Of course, many ways you can do that without going on the dates, but some dates will have to be one first date. Okay. So today I really would suggest you, please put it away, your phone, switch it off on the silence or whatever you feel. Really give it all your attention to the person what you're going with. Because why, like, imagine how is that would somebody do for you? You're sitting in there like trying to, oh, did you see this in Facebook? It's like, wait a minute, am I talking about Facebook here? Or we looking in each other's kind of personalities and all, and maybe we could be a future love. So phone could distract you and actually very unpolite, very rude. It's the same if you would go to the business meeting. It's the same if you go to school or whatever way you go and you're not allowed to do it. In the dating, this is very rude to starting answering the phone. If you will answer the phone on the date, I would definitely say, okay, I leave you now, and with no any kind of say being polite, because that's what it is. If I am with you, in the date, first date, is like I said, is nervous enough without any distractions, and now you're sitting in there. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you just put the milk there, and like, it's not an important thing as this kind at the moment. The most important, it's your love life. It's not just the date. It's not just like, and what I notice, what many people, when they do online dating, they looking into the profiles, blah, 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 and they're actually being in a week booking 3 dates, like in a week, because they really keeping busy themselves saying, yeah, I will go and try this one and try this one and try this one. So man or woman, they already have kind of nearly full schedule. So for the person to do something kind of say unpolite, it's very easy answer. Okay, this one not will be good enough. Okay, I'm not dealing with this one anymore, because the phone, it's a distraction, really, really big distraction, and I think it's rude. Anyhow, if you go anywhere, if you be with anybody, it's unpolite. So please do switch it off your phone on silence. You came in this moment to be in somewhere, I don't know, for coffee or for food, for lunch or for dinner, whatever you feel. But it's really, give the time for the person what you are with at that moment, because he or she came to this place to give his or her time to you. So be nice and respect other person's time. And the second tip goes straight away into the time. Many people are saying, how long should be the first dates? Like first dates, I would say first dates is the 3 first dates. Okay. So first date is like first, second one is still a little bit, but actually if you feel really good with a person, I actually don't remember my second date. Yeah. No, I know we went into the nature, something to watch, something to do. I don't remember actually. Like I said, I don't remember, because when we was on the first date, we actually very, very straight away understood what we are having a lot in common. And it's kind of, oh, I like this. Yeah, me too. Oh, I like this. Oh, wow, that's cool. Oh, I am an artist. Yeah, me too. It's like, what? It's like my mirror, And actually was kind of nerve-wracking, rocking. It disappeared. So because felt, but of course you still don't know the person. So of course, first and second date and third date should be no longer than about 2 hours. Sometimes people starting going crazy. Oh my God, I find the one. Oh my God, it's amazing. And yes, that's how I felt on the first date. Yes, we spent about 3 hours, I would say. Because like I said, probably last time, if you watched it, if you not, watch it again, like rewatch it last video before, like what I have now. We was having dinner, and then after dinner we went into the same hotel, kind of in the lobby, and we sit in there and talked a little bit more. But what happens sometimes, people, if they take it too long time, and because it's kind of like I was saying yesterday, many people don't like being this silence, like it's like weird silent. No, it's not. Nothing wrong with the silent. It's okay to sit down and to say nothing for 1 minute, because, or for 5, because it's nothing about blah, 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 And that's what's happened sometimes. People talking into the troubles and talking out everything, and then person saying, well, I kind of know everything. It's like no surprises anymore. It's nothing looking forward anymore. It's like you're getting for the child the box of toys. It's like some game or something, and you're telling the rules, telling this, and you play it, and it's bored. That's it. You've done everything. That's why you have to keep it interesting. But if you say, but if I will put one more little bit in that game, it will be more interesting. Oh, I want to know what's that. Because that's what it is. Woman is like an open book, but every page is different. Everything is different. So don't open yourself too much. Don't do too much. Don't talk too much. Don't, be a little like a, interesting. What is she like? Would she like that? Interesting. So always be a little bit like, a little bit mysterious, like I would say. Don't say everything. Like actually, we are 6 years now with my man, And I would say I could still surprise him, and he still can surprise me. Something or like, oh, I never know that. It's not like you have to open everything, so don't talk too much. And like I was saying, don't spend any more 2 hours. No more. A lot of times, sometimes first date is very good. Just go for coffee, meet someone in the park, like neutral, like no any kind of night clubbing, no any kind of pubs and get drunk and then da da da, and then next day, oh my god, I don't like him, or I don't, oh my god, I don't even remember name, or like, don't get involved in alcohol when you are going to the date. That would be my very, very strong tip. But make sure it's not too long. That's all I'm asking. I remember one lady was saying, I don't know what's wrong with me. When I go to the date, we go to there, and then we went into the park, then we walked, and then we went and have a lunch, and then we nearly organized the dinner, and then I'm like, whoa, was for a week? She said, no, that was first date. Whoa. And I said, does he call you back? No. And it's happened again with another person. I was doing this, we went there, we went this, we done this. Like, they lost interest because that's it. You show it all in the first date. You maybe not, but for person who don't know you yet, it's nearly too long to be for that long. Okay, it's nothing romantic, nothing wow. Keep it interested. Keep it a little bit secret. Keep it a little bit like, would you like that? Would he like that? Would, but not in the first 3 days. No more than 2 hours. Seriously. And that's very, very strict, like very strict. For me, if you want to kind of keep going with the person, you need to keep interested, not everything open, cards, everything, and voila. And then don't forget, as I was saying, be quiet, but actually listen. What is your person talks about? And really talk about, like somebody say, oh, I like my job, or I don't like. Ask the questions. Not just like, yeah, I have my job as well. Yeah, and my job is this. It's like I was like, well, you not take it over with your own kind of say assumed answer. What he probably will be interesting about my job. No, he didn't ask you, or she. Be very, very listen to the question. Is the person asked you to tell him about your ex or her? Normally many times happen, oh, we just talk about this, about that, and I don't know, never called me back. I'm like, is he or she asked you, tell me now, how is your ex? Did you have a terrible your love life? No, you normally saying it yourself. You for some reason deciding to tell for this stranger, like to psychiatrist, like to the person who's actually like a life coach, or like someone like me, love mentor. You deciding what he is, that love mentor, and you telling all, you open your cards. Please don't do that, because he didn't come into the day to listen of your some kind of say ups and downs. He's not your psychiatrist, and not your life coach, and not your success or love mentor. You can talk with them, but not with the person when you're meeting on the date. Not in the half a year. Don't talk about it. He don't need to know. This date is only 2 people. That's it. Should be only 2 people. Don't bring all your crowd of past and all this. And another one, what I would really, really would want to ask, if you can, I know this is not easy for some people, but Google couple jokes maybe, and maybe introduce them like fun and something like that, because humor, it's actually the one part what actually many people missing, like they really being too much serious and really, oh my god, this is first date, or this is the date and I don't like it and the person don't like it. Try maybe make it a little bit, did you see the joke, or did you see the video of us funny, and something funny, whatever. Show what you actually are fun to be with, fun to be around, and having fun, like humor and everything, or not just like how I really need this love to be this moment working, because it's not working for me for a long time. So this time have to be this time and the right time. So tell me who you are. I need to know everything. Or if not, I'm going because I have another 5 ones booked. And that's exactly what is the biggest problem with online dating. We have too much in there people looking for. And then we say, well, if it's not this one, okay, next, next, next. You don't even look a chance for that person. Maybe he's the most amazing or she's wow, cool girl, but maybe the picture is not saying as much. Go and try on the dating. Go and see what's going on. Because when you going, of course you will need not your types, but if you want to know what is your type, always better talk with the person who knows about it. That's mean we can talk about it in your free future planning session. We can look what is good for you, what type are you, and why many people before didn't really didn't click with you. Maybe this time you will be the first date and the last date. But really, really most important to know who are you first, and then really what suits you. And that's where love mentor comes in. So I suggest you really to send me a private message now, book your free consultation with me, and let's have a chat. Book your future planning session. Don't waste your time, because time is going, dates is booking, and your dates is going. And in the end, you say, oh my God, I have about 20 dates and none of them working. You would save yourself a lot of time and waste of energy if you go only to the one. You would attract the person what suits you, and actually you would be going to that date and staying, just like happened to me 6 years ago. And only when I figure out and realize what is a love formula is, that opened for me my happiness. And that's what I'm wishing for you. So I talk to you soon, and I talk to you tomorrow. Loads of love, and don't forget, never stop believing in love.